This is Gangrel, and we're Fangin' and Bangin'. It's an Oregon Sports Final. Don't forget to watch it.
Well, you might know the Vampire Warrior from his blood-spurting days in the WWF. Now the former member of the Brood is nearing his third decade in pro wrestling. And right here in Portland is where he's doing it lately with the West Coast Wrestling Connection.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Vampire Warrior. This is Gangrel.
I'm just glad to be here Fangin' and Bangin' and just lucky and blessed to still be wrestling every day.
It doesn't matter. The Vampire Warrior is coming to the ring, and he's bringing a fight.
Gangrel, the Vampire Warrior, real name David Heath, has been, quote, fangin' and bangin' in the squared circle for nearly 3 decades.
Follows up beautifully with that corkscrew elbow, and many times that's the beginning of the end there, Jeff.
I started in '87, September, and I don't know, I can't out of it, hitting the head too many times. Like I can't even keep teeth in my mouth most of the times, you know what I mean?
What I'm gonna do to you is punish you.
The teeth are mostly real. The fangs are sadly for show. But Gangrel built his way to the big show, climbing to WWE fame in the mid-90s and 2000s. Now grappling back at the grassroots level in the Rose City for the West Coast Wrestling Connection.
Impaler DDT, oh, he spiked him.
A rolling stone gathers no moss, you know what I mean? If you slow down, something's bound to catch up to you. So you keep moving, can't catch you, you know? The rust can't catch you, because rust never sleeps either. It's 24/7, so you slow down, it'll creep up on you.
Portland wrestling, as we knew it and loved it anyway, went away before Heath broke onto the pro wrestling scene in the late 80s. But Don Owens' promotion rang true to the man-child, all the way in Fort Lauderdale.
I looked up to a lot of those guys came out of Portland wrestling. Of course, you got the grappler that's still floating around. Top Gun. I see him regularly down in Florida. So many guys came through here that went on to, you know, they came through here, were big stars, and went on to be bigger stars other places, but they're just true gentlemen and professionals in the sport.
Now a cagey vet at the age of 47, the father of 4, is the old sage for the mostly younger men who entertain for the WCWC.
I hope they look at me like a brother, not a grandfather, but, you know, I hear a lot of things, you know, my name's Gangrel, but I hear Gang Grizzle, but it's in a loving way. You know what I mean?
It's a gang assault. It's an absolute mugging. The Wrecking Crew coming out. But who is it? It's Gangrel. Gangrel comes out and chases off the Wrecking Crew.
They like to push the young guys. So they don't believe in having a whole lot of the older people. There's a few around to help season the young guys. But you come here and you just see the energy and all the possible future talent that comes through here. And you're working with them. So if you could give them one thing or one piece of advice or some kind of knowledge and they take it and they learn from it, it's kind of a high in its own going, oh yeah, you got that from me, you know? And that's pretty cool. That's pretty rewarding.
Still performing across the country and into Europe for the past 3 years, Gangrel has returned to Portland once a month for WCWC tapings and a little filling.
You know, you can't beat it. You got voodoo donuts, fatten you up a little bit. I mean, that's working against the diet thing and the whole vampire stuff, you know. I take a character that I didn't think very well through, you know what I mean? You weren't supposed to age, get fat, or any of that other stuff, you know? Yeah. And I can't seem to fight that off, so I'm killing my own character.
A championship character in a storied career with a career full of stories.
Leg hooked. Don't tell me! Oh, Gangrel found a way! How in the world did the legend do that?
Wrestling's been awesome to me, and you know, the good, the bads, the roller coasters, the highs, the lows, the triple loops. It's all been tremendous, even if I lost my wallet in a few of those loops, you know what I mean? Yeah. I've been blessed to be a part of the art and the craft of pro wrestling for my whole life, you know. It's the only job I've really ever had, and I love it every day. The only other thing I'm qualified for is to dig a ditch, and I darn sure don't want to do that.
The West Coast Wrestling Connection hosts another show this Saturday, April 2nd at 1 o'clock bell time at the Jackson Armory. Of course, you can always catch them Saturday nights at 11 o'clock on PDX TV.